Hi. Okay. What you doing, kitty? Come here. Hi, Michelle. Come here. Hey, Catherine. Did the alarm go off, or did you have it open? People are having so much trouble with notifications. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So we still have some pretty happy, noisy birds around today, too. So I just started. Yep. Hey, Jana. Our loud birds. Hey, Evie. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have had problems with delayed notifications. Hey! Remember this. There's a fine line between self-discipline and self-torture. Be careful. Be careful that your discipline doesn't turn into a punishment. We're pulling from this fun little box. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Slips. This one says, change your sheets, change your life. Doubtful. Some of these are just silly. This one says, seize the day, any day will do. Might as well be today, right? Okay, so today, my name's Michelle Wolf. Yeah, I'm not changing my sheets today either. Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Can't make me. I hate changing the sheets. I just do. It's so hard. It's like difficult. It's a chore. I think Jana was saying, right. Right, exactly. Evie, I'm so glad you caught that reference. You can find me, Michelle Wolf, at, it is a damn workout, caddyshackdesigns.com. I'm a oil person, desirement facilitator, coach for healers and helpers. I can not change sheets. We've established that. I'm not great at keeping up with housework. Fortunately, my husband is. Reiki Master, whatever. Go to the website across the top. There's tons of tabs. And anything you want to know about me is there. I'm on Facebook, business and personal, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. The Desire Map Workshop tickets open. Tickets are extended until October 15th. I do use, so many amazing people on Periscope. I do use Young Living Essential Oils in that workshop for various things, mostly for training you to relax on when you smell a certain smell. I missed someone coming in. Oh, Heather. Hello, Heather. Today we're talking about Mondays. We talk about an oil or two and a tool to shift your mood. If you're in a crappy mood or you're in an okay mood but you'd like to feel better, we talk about some kind of tool to do that. So today, hey Tanya, we're talking about Copaiba, and then as I was getting this, I realized I've already done it. I'm going to do it again anyway because it's such a helpful oil for pain. I've been using it a lot for pain, but it's an anti-inflammatory response emotionally as well. So any of the oils that you see that are good for inflammation, they're good for inflammatory thoughts too. Inflammatory thoughts being the attacking, bitter, acidy kind of thoughts, even if you wouldn't describe them that way. Oh, you do? I'm so glad. Yeah, there's a little change book out there. I should write that down. It's $2, and it's just 8 ways to keep the changes that you've decided to do going in your life. Just a little collection. $2. It's an instant download. Let me throw that up there. Yes, Copaiba. Talk about it at the end of the scope, please. Talk about which part? Well, no doubt, Evie, because you are a busy, busy, busy woman. Oh, the ebook. Yeah. Here's where you can get it. It's really just a simple little book. Balsam fir is your favorite, but you walk around smelling like paw. Oh, I'm glad it made you laugh. You are losing your mind. Let it all go, Evie. Let it all go. 5 years from now, very little of it is going to make a difference. Do what your heart says do. Screw the rest. Sometimes it's not easy to hear your heart. Copaiba. I'll give it to you again at the end also, but just in case. Yes, you overcommit because you are such a huge-hearted helper. And huge-hearted helpers tend to overcommit. People know that they feel it. They feel that good stuff you have to offer, and they want it, and they know that you'll help them, and so they ask, and it's hard to say no. It's so hard to say no. I really do get that. Copaiba. Yes, I tend to undercommit too, as I'm old and I'm tired. Yeah. Getting comfortable with, it's hard to tell who to say, who to say yes to and who not to. And then when you overcommit, it's really hard to backtrack, but sometimes you just have to. So this knuckle hurts a lot. Yeah. I feel like I look a lot older than you. I don't think I've taken very good care of myself. So I have hands that hurt. I put Copaiba directly on. I don't mind getting older. I'll be 49 soon. I actually don't mind. I love your hair dye. I just got some highlights from Morgan. So I could separate those out and dye them blue. The Copaiba is directly on painful places. I find it more helpful than the pain blends that Young Living has. Deep Relief and Panaway are the pain blends. I don't find them extremely effective for me. This works every time. I do love her hair too. Her mermaid hair. And her funniness. So I put it directly on here because for some reason this joint hurts a lot. It just aches. Like it's probably arthritic or it's getting arthritis or whatever. Arthritis gets worse over time. I haven't been formally diagnosed. Here's what I know. This hurts. This makes it stop. Sometimes I sleep on my shoulder weird. Yeah, Panaway doesn't work for me at all, but it works for a lot of people. Okay, so Catherine's saying add Copaiba to those blends and that boosts them. So it may amplify their effect. So I'll read to you real quick the description of it. It comes from trees. You know how you tap a pine tree or pine trees have sticky resin and stuff? Copaiba is like that. The trees are tapped, the sticky resin stuff comes out, and then it's steam distilled into an oil. I'll try it. A magnifier. Okay, so Copaiba is a magnifier and amplifier, so it sounds like you could add it to anything, and it would intensify the effect, so that's good. It's a bonus. It comes from Brazil. Steam distilled. The word copal is derived from the Spanish word for incense, capelli, and can refer to any number of different resin gums or from trees in Malaysia and South America. Hey Linda, copals are known as black, white, gold, and Brazilian. Only the Brazilian copal or Copaiba has the distinction in the U.S. that you can take it internally. And has the most published research on anti-inflammatory effects. So if you Google Copaiba anti-inflammatory research, you'll find some studies out there. And so, hey, this one is the only one that's approved for internal use. I have used it internally once when I was on my 3rd or 4th day of a migraine. I feel like it helped. I certainly, was able to get up after a while. So the history on that one is healers in the Amazon use copaiba resin for all types of pain and inflammatory disorders, internal and external. In Peru, 3 or 4 drops of the resin are mixed with a spoonful of honey and taken. Yeah, it's mild enough for children too. Yeah, taken as a natural sore throat remedy. And like they said, it doesn't smell strong. It really doesn't. It doesn't have much of a smell at all, which is nice. Anti-inflammatory, antiseptic. In Brazilian herbal medicine, the resin is highly regarded as a strong antiseptic and expectorant for the respiratory tract. It's a popular home remedy in Brazil for sore throats and tonsillitis. A half teaspoon of resin is added to warm water. Pain relief, skin stuff, insect. Think red inflammation. It's good for inflammation. Yeah, I think we have to be careful with kids. You can diffuse it, inhale it, or apply topically. Sometimes I mix mine with a little coconut oil. If, like, my shoulder hurts and I want to spread it out further, I'll mix it so I can get it over a larger section of my body. It's approved as a food additive. It's in several different Young Living products. It does come in the kit. The premium starter kit has a bottle in there. The other oil I wanted to talk to you about real quick with people around here are suffering more from allergies lately, which I really don't understand. Like, I don't see anything blooming, so I don't know what has us all riled up. But we are. Allergies are a little bit worse. So I wanted to get out the RC. I think this one comes in the kit now, in the new ones. It's a standby for us in the winter, for me especially, because I have chronic lung sensitivities, and I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable there. So if a chest cold comes along, it will turn into pneumonia and nothing flat. Hey, Sarah. So I use these oils a lot to support and strengthen my lungs. So I actually got further into the oil several years ago when I had pneumonia for the second time. Hi! And I was so sick and I was not getting better. I was like on the second month and just dragging around and not feeling good and just coughing all the time. It was horrible. So my mom gave me this and Breathe Again, which is another blend. The RC is respiratory, anything at all. Oh, ragweed and grass. Okay, because I was like, what in the world is making us all allergy nuts again? You know what else works for allergies really well is a teaspoon a day of honey from your local area. That saved my life in Arizona. And I just got some local honey here, and I'll add that to my allergy stuff. So local honey, and then this RC stuff, and let me read to you about it. Now this one smells strong, like Vicks Vapor Rub, kind of strong. Oh, honey. It's totally awesome. It totally stinks, but it really works. It has that Vicks feel to it too, like it feels warm, and you just kind of feel like, oh, I'm being taken care of. And when you put it on your chest, definitely mix it with a carrier oil because it is so strong, it will burn your skin. Can burn your skin. So mix it with coconut oil, mix it with sweet almond oil, or you guys are having a little love fest. It's so cute. I love how we follow each other around. It works very fast. When I feel the first tension come in my lungs from allergies or a cold is trying to creep in, I start slapping this on only twice a day, and immediately you feel your lungs relax. So if you have asthma and you have to use a relief inhaler, that feeling of your lungs just kind of loosening and you can get some air happens almost as quickly with the RC oil. So let's read about it. RC. Does it come in the kit, you guys? Info on how to get a mala. Yes! Oh, tell her now. Sarah, are you still here? Evie, you want a mala. It comes in the kit, thank you. Evie, please get a mala for yourself. You will love it. It will help you. Oh, no, I got a yes and a no. Okay. RC gives relief from, yes, it would be good for you. Relief from colds, bronchitis, sore throat, sinusitis. Oh, I thought you had a page up. Oh, you just have a page up for the malas you make. You don't have a page up for custom malas. Is that what you're saying, Sarah? Respiratory congestion. Decongest. Jana. Decongest. Sinus, lung, allergy. Here's what's in it. Myrtle. Respiratory system stuff. It says it's suitable for children. Yeah, you guys, sarahballard.com/malas. Check that out. I think everyone on here follows Sarah, but if you don't, you need to. You need to be doing that. Okay, myrtle, eucalyptus globulus. There's different kinds of eucalyptus. This is the globulus. Antimicrobial, germ killer, expectorant, all the good stuff of eucalyptus. Marjoram supports respiratory system. Sweet. Excellent. Good. Oh, yeah, you want to follow Evie, too. Evie knows everything, and you can ask her anything, from personal advice to some technical stuff. Yeah. Evie, do you still have your Ask Weeby thing? Ask Weeby. Do you have your Ask Web Evie thing up still? Put that up there. You guys take a note of the Web Evie thing, because she is an awesome resource. Okay, eucalyptus globulus, marjoram, pine. Ask Weeby. What is the deal with the V on my mouth? AskWebEvie.tumblr.com. Go there. Put in your questions. You can even put it in anonymous if you want advice about something secret. Anti-infectious, antibacterial. Pine, you know when you're in a pine forest and that awesome smell, that clean, like astringent, refreshing smell, that pine's in there. Pine has been used since the time of Hippocrates that we know of to support respiratory function and fight infection. According to Dr. Daniel, unpronounceable last name, pine is one of the best oils for bronchitis and pneumonia. There's a different kind of eucalyptus in it now, Citriodora. Eucalyptus citriodora. Decongest, disinfect, anti-inflammatory. Lavender. Lavender's anti-inflammatory as well. It's also relaxing and grounding. Another kind of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus radiata. This one's my favorite. It's, again, anti-inflammatory, strong action against bronchitis and sinusitis. Spruce. Right. That's the best I could do. Spruce, again, with the clean, antiseptic, anti-astringent. You've got peppermint, which is a powerful lung and decongestant. You know, smelling peppermint will open your sinuses right up with the menthol. So you've got menthol, eucalyptus, pine, lavender. There's 3 kinds of eucalyptus in this blend. And it's because each family of plants and the members within that family have different characteristics, and they may be subtle, but if you're using a blend because you need to like broad span something that's going on in your lungs or your sinuses, you want to have all those little micro elements of the whole family. So 3 kinds of eucalyptus, pine and spruce, you're going to get a good, if it's going to help you, it's going to be in there for your lungs. And I would be shocked if you didn't feel some kind of benefit from it. But again, mix it with a carrier oil because it's super hot. And you know what? You don't have to put it on even. This is one you can carry around and just smell. Easier to buy it blended. Yes, God, to try and blend this stuff yourself, first of all, it would make your eyes water. Second of all, you would accidentally get it on your finger, just like a jalapeno pepper, and you'd forget, and you'd think you have it off, but you don't. Then you'd rub your eye, and your eye would burst into flame. It's ugly. Just buy it blended. Whether you buy it from Young Living or, doTERRA or whatever, get it blended. I just get coconut oil at the Walmart. I buy the organic kind. You can get any kind of coconut. Get the organic unrefined. One jar will last forever and ever and ever. You can also use vegetable oil. Almond oil, Crisco, Evergreen Essence. Young Living has carrier oils, or Amazon. I think Young Living's V6 blend has wheat in it. So if you have celiac stuff, make sure you're reading the label. Grapeseed. Honestly, Crisco. If that's all you've got, work with what you've got. You can use V6. Okay. So RC is super strong. So just like when you open a container of Vicks Vapo Rub and you wave it under your nose, stout. Super strong, but it smells good. Like it doesn't smell bad. It won't give you a headache. Like some people worry that the strong smells like in incense or, good. Laughing is good for you. Yeah, super strong. It will not trigger a migraine. Everyone I know who's sensitive to migraines, and I can be so sensitive that the damn cinnamon brooms and the cinnamon pine cones that are at the entry of some stores now literally can knock me into a headache just walking through. So now if I see them and I know it's that season, I honest to God hold my breath and get through the entrance of the store. Yeah, this will kick a headache too. Because a lot of our headaches are caused by sinus problems. And we think we have a migraine, but it's really been triggered by our sinuses. Won't ever give you a headache. Okay, so there's that. Copaiba. You know how that feels, right? When you get pepper juice in your eye? Yeah, that's the worst. And you always think you're being so careful. But you can't be careful enough when it comes to peppers. They're sneaky. And RC. I really cannot recommend this enough. There's a lot of oils I could do without. I don't know what the emotional benefits are of this. I'm guessing if it's cleansing to the body, it's probably cleansing to the mental, your mind as well. And it does feel very purifying and cleansing. I've taken a bath in this. Exactly, Tanya. It's not worth the risk, right? You need both your eyes. Duh. Who would ask you to risk that? I'm sorry. I threw you all off track. You can bathe in this too and mix it in salt first or a little baking soda so that it doesn't float on the top of the water, because what happens? Little islands of oily grossness. No thank you. Mix it with some Epsom salt. You guys. Okay, so we've covered our 2 oils, and our mood shifting tool for this week is coloring books. Get yourself an adult coloring book. An adult doesn't mean like pornographic, although if you're into that, who cares? It's a free world. Consenting adults can do what they want. My husband doesn't even want me to cook. Oh, I had a friend who used to say his mother was the Kevorkian, the Dr. Kevorkian of cooking. Because she was so horrible. Yes, this is one of them. This was a gift from a friend of mine. Massive, great meditation tool. Massive, great mood shifting tool. Hold the phone, Linda. Your husband's a chef. Oh, I think you did say that. I'm so jealous. My husband's a pretty decent cook, but he's not a chef. You got one of these? Are you using it? Okay, Edie, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Coloring books, yes. Use them. Here's what happens. Your mind can't focus on very many things at once. If you are contemplating a naughty problem in your life, oh, that's great. Tanya, I love the things that go on in your house. This is a tattoo one, so it's got old tattoo things. Look at this. Here's the old classic Black Panther. Like Sailor Jerry stuff. There's mandala coloring books. Those are super cool. Geometric patterns. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Barnes & Noble. Oh, very cool. Michelle, you can go online and print. You can find downloadable and printable geometric coloring pages that are free. You can print them out and color them. If you go on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and just put in adult coloring books or geometric design coloring books, things like that, you'll find an overwhelming amount. So I haven't used this one yet. I used to use the geometric design coloring pages with my teenage boy clients, because you know they don't like to talk to you. So if you're sitting side by side coloring, you can get, they will spontaneously sometimes talk. Yes. Coloring. Book a Million. Okay. I'm not familiar with Book a Million. How has that happened? That there's a book source that I don't know about. Okay, Linda, see, we're about wrapping up anyway. Look at this. I love Paisley designs. I bet there's a Paisley coloring book out there with my name on it. Paisley's awesome. So, here's a ganache. The thing is it gets your body involved. It's stress relieving. So here's what I would do if I was in a bad mood and trying to shift it. If I had oil in a diffuser, I would put something nice. Barnes & Noble, yes. Okay, we're almost done. We're wrapping up. Put on some nice relaxing oil in your diffuser or just under your nose or whatever. Sit down, let your problems go, and color. It's the same as like taking a nap sometimes. It lets your mind relax. Takes your mind off your problems. There aren't any here either, Michelle. We are so deprived. I have to drive an hour and 45 minutes to get to a Barnes & Noble. Yeah, we use Amazon a lot because we're just left out. Hi, Roseanne. We're just wrapping up talking about adult coloring books. Mood shifting tool. If you are stuck trying to make a decision, you can spend some time coloring and just relaxing. And a lot of times the answers will just pop in your head. That's okay. You can watch the replay if you'd like. That's pretty much it. So we talked about Copa Iba. Yes. Love Amazon. RC. This oil. Wrist pain in your body. This oil, lungs, sinus, headaches. Mix it with a carrier oil. It's a stinger. It's an eye burner. And then adult coloring books for mood shifting. You are welcome. What? Gum.co/8 ways. It better be there. Gum.co/8 ways. Does someone have access to a laptop where they can check that real quick? That's the $2 ebook on. Yeah, there's a link on. Does it not? It doesn't come up if you go straight to. I think you have to enter the whole link. Like, I don't know if it's searchable. If you go to gumroad.com/MichelleWolf11, same handle as here and on Twitter. Anything I do from now on is going to be there, and you can sign up for my email list and get a little PDF freebie thing in your email box. You can also sign up on the website and get a free downloadable PDF. if you go to the caddyshackdesigns.com, on the right-hand side is an email sign-up. Put your email in there and you'll get just a real little thing on change poem thing. And then gumroad.com/MichelleWolf11 will take you to whatever projects I have. Yeah. The link through my name at Gumroad works. Good. Gumroad.com/MichelleWolf11. All these replays are on Katch. Same thing. Katch.me/MichelleWolf11. I try to keep that branding the same across the internet world. Just to make it easier. I'm not hard to find, I can tell you that. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Who knows? Any questions? A free thing in exchange for your email address. A $2 thing at the gumroad.com/MichelleWolf11. Copa Eba oil. RC oil. Right. And adult coloring books. Oh, there's some tree branches falling. Hey, the birds finally shut up. Thanks for coming by, and I'll be back in the morning with our spiritual study stuff. Is there a link to the oils? Yes. Go to this caddyshackdesigns.com. Oh, coloring is so much fun. Up at the top, you'll see a link for the oils. It has my sign-up link. You can also DM me for that kind of stuff. But caddyshackdesigns.com, up on the top somewhere is a link. I think it just says YL Essential Oils. I didn't put Young Living in the title of that because sometimes people search for Young Living and people who sell them and they kind of hassle them sometimes. So, yep. Any questions you have about oils, any questions you have about anything at all, let me know. Questions about general life stuff, you can get a hold of Evie, Ask Web Evie, EVIE, on here. She's a fun one to follow. She's fun, she's smart, she's very wise. So, okay, I'll be back in the morning before noon Eastern time to talk to you about Course in Miracles stuff. Thank you again. Thank you for the hearts, for the shares, for the input, for the support. I couldn't do any of this without you. Okay, see you later.